welcome to Geelong Newsbeat. Well, the question of education, the quality of education, it's something that we as parents continue to address, and of course we listen to our children because they are the pupils of schools that they enjoy going to. And joining us today is a principal of a school down here in Geelong, St.Roberts, and Mark Soldani. How are you, Mark?
I'm very well, thank you.
Don't worry about the phone, it's always a busy time for you.
It's always ringing, and but hopefully there'll be someone out there that can answer it instead of me.
Now, Mark, for our viewers, St. Roberts is located here in Newtown and is what we call a Catholic education.
It's a Catholic primary school, yes. We've got 345 students here at St. Roberts, servicing families in the Newtown area. You know, we basically stretch from Aberdeen Street to here, down to the river, and as I say, 345 children, 210 families.
And it's a school that's had a great history. It's been here for a long time.
It has been here for nearly 70 years now, so it's undergone some major changes physically over the last 3 or 4 years. But certainly it has a history, and we have a lot of families that are second and third generation that are coming to St. Roberts now.
Mark, one of the issues that we'd like to talk to you about is the question of funding in relation to primary schools from the government sector. Pre the last budget that we've had here in Victoria, what sort of level of funding was coming the Catholic education primary school system's way?
Well, I think it's fairly safe to say that Victoria, the state of government assistance in Victoria is the lowest of all states throughout Australia, and we have been. It's a struggle for Catholic schools, and the recent budget basically didn't do us any favours. We missed out again, and I think it's just a question of justice there. It's just not fair.
There was an expectation, I suppose, and a fair to say a good expectation, that with the state of the economy here in Victoria, that there would have been some additional funding come the Catholic education system.
Oh, I think so. I think Catholic Education Commission Victoria have been very fair in their demands. We're basically compliant. We do the things here. Our curriculum is the same as you would find in any other state government school. Obviously, the fundamental difference for a Catholic school is that we teach religion, and it's very close to our hearts. But in terms of compliance, we do the same. We follow the same Victorian standards. Learning standards are the same. We comply with reporting and assessment procedures that the state government have put out, the Education Department have put out. There is no difference to what the demands on Catholic education is than for state education, and we're just not getting the even or the fair cut of the pie.
Why do you feel that it may be so, and what are the facts and figures in relation to the cut of that pie?
Well, clearly we're the lowest funded across Australia. We don't get nearly as much. I think it's safe to say that we would probably save the state government $500 million a year in the fact that children can attend our schools. So, I mean, it's just easy maths, isn't it? $500 million saving, yet we don't get. We probably get 23% less resources. That's what we operate with, 23% less resources than state government schools. It's a fairly, in layman's terms, we're just not getting enough.
When you look at those facts, viewers, $500 million, 23% less in facilities that are provided. How do we make up the gap?
Well, Catholic system, generally fees and levies, we the parents pay. It's another out of the pocket expense for taxpayers that are paying. I mean, there's no tax breaks for families that choose to send their children to Catholic schools. So it's a bit of a double whammy. They're paying the taxes and then not getting the return.
I think in general terms, it may not be pinning you down here at St. Roberts, but in general terms, we have non-Catholic children being able to go to Catholic primary schools and Catholic colleges as far as their education process is concerned.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if we've got the room for them, we take them. I mean, that's You know, I've been going through an enrolment process at the moment. We've had a number of non-Catholic families seeking enrolment. The unfortunate thing is that, and maybe this is due to a funding glitch as well, we only have a certain amount of numbers that we can take. Obviously, as a Catholic school, we're committed to our Catholic families, and you know, unfortunately, some of the non-Catholic families end up missing out. But certainly, our doors for all Catholic schools are always open for families who have non-Catholic origin.
Mark, how long have you been in the education system itself?
Oh, I've been in the education system as a teacher for 30 years. I've been a principal here for 9 years, and spent some time in over the other side of the bay in Sorrento for 6 years. So I've been in the Cape for a little while, and although things have improved over that 30 years, there's still a long way to go.
A father of 5 children, how have you noticed a change from when you were educating your 5 children to how parents would go about educating 5 children nowadays in the current system?
Well, I think it's tougher these days. I mean, we all know the cost of living's increased, you know, by an enormous amount, and that puts a lot of strain on families. So, you know, I guess that's the fundamental difference. Things seem to be a lot easier when, you know, when I first started teaching. Things are certainly a lot tougher, and look, the demands on schools are a lot, and rightly so, they're a lot higher. There's a lot of accountability now, and our teachers work very, very hard. You know, I just think it's there's a greater need for support for the teachers that do such a good job, and I don't think we're getting it at the moment.
And the reality is that the teachers are all coming out of the same system, aren't they?
As in their preparation?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, look. There's no difference between a teacher's qualification in a Catholic primary school than there is in a state school. I mean, they do their own studies. They put themselves through that. They're paying their own. They're paying HECS just as the others are paying. So there's no real difference there. All our teachers and we have a really good relationship with. You know, I've got Chilwell Primary School around the corner. Gavin Welsh is a fantastic bloke, a good operator, and we get on really, really well. So there's no difference with the quality of teaching. Certainly, there's you know, the Catholic Education Commission have agreed to parity with the recent wage restructuring, so they're committed to that. But clearly, it's going to put a strain on the system if the government aren't going to support us financially.
A key question in the world of education and its funding. We've been talking with Mark Soldani, Principal of St.Roberts. Thank you for your time, Mark.
Thank you.
And viewers, as the grade 2 children have said here at St.Roberts, Mark is his name, running our school is his game. He likes football, swimming and Mexican food, and never gets cross, we hope. So we thank you.
I do my best.
Great sentiments from some wonderful children.
They're great kids, yeah.
We're going to take a break here on Geelong Newsbeat, and we're going further up the hill as we talk to Paul Tobias, the principal of St Joseph's College here in our city of Geelong, on the same issue.